Are you looking at buying a Triumph Scrambler, but you're caught between should you get the 1200 or the 900? Well, today we're going to look at answering that. So this is the Scrambler 900, and do you know what? This is my bike because I just think it's absolutely awesome. And if it was up to me, this would be the bike I'd tell you to buy.
Whoa, hang on a minute. My name's Lee Vigor and I'm an ex-development test rider, and I developed both these bikes, but this is my choice. Let's have a top trumps.
Top trumps? Well, top trumps should be interesting. So I'll start. This engine produces 54 brake horsepower.
Well, they say bigger is better. So the mighty 1200 is 90 brake horsepower.
Well, we'll forget that one. What we'll talk about instead is fuel capacity. 12 litres this will take. How much does yours?
Oh, wow, your little baby tank on your little baby Triumph gets beaten by 16 litres.
All right. The wheels have got to be the same, haven't they? So 19-inch wheel on the front and 17 on the rear. What about yours?
Well, they say every inch counts, and I've got a 21-inch front and a 17-inch back.
Okay, but they're both spoked. At least they're both spoked.
Yeah, but mine are tubeless and yours are tubed. So I think I'll win that one again.
Right, last but not least, forks. All I need to say is KYB 41mm front forks.
They're good forks, but they don't beat the mighty 47mm Showa upside down, fully adjustable, complemented by two rear Öhlins piggyback shocks.
Do you know what? It's not always about how big things are in life. Sometimes it's about style and coolness. And as much as this might have just lost every top trump going, it does have some party tricks. So let's put these bikes out on the road and let's show you exactly what they have to offer. Right, drag race, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. It's got him. He's got me. I mean, I had him for a split second. Woo! Adrenaline rush. Oh, this bike is so cool.
That's why the 1200 is so much mightier than the baby 900 Street Scrambler. That 90 brake horsepower and the amount of torque that this 1200 parallel liquid cooled twin kicks out is bloody amazing. And one of the reasons I love it, I love the amount of power that you get mid-range on this bike. It makes me smile every time I ride it.
Okay, so what I want to start with, why the 900 in my opinion is nicer, better and cooler than the 1200 Scrambler. Let's start off with seat height. Now you might be thinking, well, that's not cool, but it is, because most of us aren't as tall as Lee. Lee is a big strapping man, and that's why he's obsessed about size and how big things are. But the thing of it is, most of us aren't obsessed about having long dangly things, but what we do like is the perfect comfort. And this seat height of the 900 Scrambler is only 790 millimeters. 790 millimeters. That means, as an average human being that's not obsessed with the size of his thing, it basically means I can flat foot the bike. So whenever I pull over, I'm not on my tiptoes, I'm not struggling, I can just fit the bike absolutely perfectly. And that's just one of many things.
So as I say, I developed pretty much both of these bikes, the 900 and the 12, but the 12 just outclasses the 900 all day long when it comes to spec, when it comes to tech, and just all-round rideability. The fact that this bike will off-road better than the 900, it rides better on the road than the 900, and for me at 6 foot really does fit me like a glove. On the road, she is just sublime.
Now, Lee is probably telling you all about how big his engine is and how powerful it is with that 90 horsepower. Still going on about bigness is better. But this awesome 900, this Scrambler produces 54 brake horsepower. And 54 brake horsepower is all you need. And you might be thinking, yeah, but 90 is so much quicker. But have you ever taken a moment to think it's not just about brake horsepower? It's about torque. And what this has got is so much torque. So when you're out on that country blast, enjoying that whoosh moment, the thing that gets your adrenaline pumping, you shaking, is that release of power. And this does it. It gives you an ample amount of torque. I'm going to drop back slightly here. And then look, it just hits that power line instantly. Look, it wants to throw you off of the bike. That is exactly what you want.
So seat height on this is 840mm. For somebody with long legs like me, just fits me better. Ergonomically, this bike is so comfortable. From bar to elbow, from elbow to shoulder, from shoulder to waist, from waist to knee, from knee to peg. It just fits me like a glove.
Now, as Lee continues to tell you about his manliness and the bike, I'm going to stick to the more important things, and that's comfort. This bike has the most neutral position you can ask for in the world. Literally, the bar length, you see I've got a slight curve to the way I'm riding it. That means that my comfort level is just perfect. I'm not feeling like I'm stretching constantly, or I'm leaning over, getting that sort of sore bad back. And the seat, well, the seat on this, compared to the 1200, this is like sitting on duck feather pillows. It is that comfortable. It's just the perfect amount of comfort. Not too firm, not too soft, just absolutely delicious.
Oh, it just picks up so nice out of the bends. The throttle is just so smooth, so linear.
And there is also the Twisted, the 900, being that bit lower, that bit closer to the ground, with that little bit of sparky torque it has over the 1200, and the lightness of the bike. I think it makes the Twisters that little bit more fun. And what this bike does is it almost begs you to take them at a decent pace. But look at that, just glued with all that torque coming straight out. Absolutely loves it. Dipping it in and torque out again. The 900 just knows how to take these country blasts, these twisty bends, and put the biggest smile on your face that you're ever going to have. Just look at it. Oozes fun. Well, with the road test done, there's only one last thing to do.
And that is how good does my bike look on the road?
Well, let's find out.
like I do what I do for you. I tried to call the doctor, didn't help. Took a trip out to the sun to revive myself.
Well, I'm sure you'll agree with me that the 900 might be tiny, but it is mighty. And do you know what? It ticks every single box. And I think this is the bike that you should buy.
But then the mighty 12 has won every single challenge to date. Top trumps, spec, it looks better, it rides better, it just is better.
Do you know what? I think what we're both really trying to say here is that this bike and that bike are both great bikes. And I suppose what it comes down to most of all is which one do you prefer? Because for me it's this, and for Lee it's the 1200. And I think you've got to make your own mind up. But I'm sure Lee will agree that both of them, they both deserve to be your favourites.
Yeah, it's always down to personal choice. And you know what? I would love to own either of these bikes. This is my personal choice because it fits me in every way. But both bikes are a beautiful bike and worth your money.
So if you've enjoyed this fun video about the 900 and the 1200, please take your time, hit that subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up so it will share with lots of other people and they can enjoy it too. But most of all, if you're interested in the latest bike reviews, the biggest adventures here on YouTube in the bike world, hit that subscribe button and we'll see you in the next bonkers adventure here on Helmet Head.